Guys, Anime Adventures is dead. It's dead. And it's all her fault. Okay, actually, it's not all her fault. And we know that. We know that. But Violentine is so busted. She broke the game and made a lot of the professional players quit. Now, let me explain. This score right here is not fake. This is real. I almost have 1 trillion damage on the tournament. And if you have unique Rukia, you can get 1 trillion damage. It's insane. Now, let's rewind back in time to when the April Fool's update released. One of the brand new units, Violentine, right now her passive resurrects enemies that she kills with 25% of their original health, with only a global limit of 10. Now, this already is insane, but back when she was first released, it was a 1-to-1 copy of the unit she killed. So let's say, hypothetically, you killed a 1 billion HP boss, you could respawn it with like 3 billion HP. Can you see how that might be a problem? Now, they did nerf this eventually, and even after the nerf, she is insanely busted and still breaks the game, but the damages from before the nerf are still there. Like, guys, look at this. So you already have casual players leaving the game because it is not free to play friendly. And then on top of that, you have the professional players leaving as well because they won't reset the leaderboards after they released an insanely bust. How did this get through? How did this get through testing? Or guys, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm stuttering. I'm speechless. Anyway, we know that this character is busted and breaking the game, but let me go ahead and show you guys through this tournament exactly what she does and how insanely powerful she is. As you can see, this week's tournament is traits enabled, boss waves, 200% storm boof, and 300% rose boof. And this is the team I'm using down here. I don't think this is the meta team. The meta team, in my opinion, would be Irwin so that you could buff the summons, and then unique Rukia so that you can insta-kill everything without needing Leafy. Now, I was a little bit busy this week, so I did not record this live at twitch.tv/polarb_bear. Calm little plug. Bernate, hi. Gurt, shut your bitch ass up. I'm probably not going to put that in the video. Little kids watch my videos. So I'm going to give you guys a YouTube exclusive. I'm going to walk you through how busted this unit is, basically what you even do in the tournament. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let's go. Boom. All right, busters. My early game is going to look a little chopped, okay? Wave 1 and wave 2, I know I got Reaper Rukia. I can't skip them fast. I can't. I got to kind of sacrifice the first 2 waves in order to get just a little bit set up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to upgrade anything. And then on this wave, I'm going to upgrade this Rukia and this Rukia. Boom, boom. And then on 1 second left, I'm going to activate this right there. Kill this one instantly. Get that. 1. Activate. Instantly. Boom. And then we upgrade this guy. Then we're going to activate. Boom. See those wave skips right there? We're trying to skip the waves as fast as possible so that, of course, obviously, at the very, very end, we have more time to get more kills. That's kind of the whole idea. 2, 1. All right, next wave is a flying enemy, so we're going to need to use these like 2 abilities right here. I need to focus on my farm now. All right, that was a good wave skip. So far, so good. Turn off. Turn on. Boom. All right, that one was not quite as good. Need to upgrade this guy. All right, after this next wave, hopefully I can get my Leafy up. Oh, I got enough money. Activate these 2. That was very, very good. Okay, we're going to do the infinite castle strategy. Not like the professional infinite castle strategy, more like the lazy infinite castle strategy. If you don't know what I mean by that, I'm just chain buffing instead of like setting up the buff so that the buff is instantly up. That's the whole idea. I'm getting my buff instantly up. Oh, I forgot that was a flying enemy. I kind of sold that just a little bit. I do need to start getting my Griffith buff up soon. Not quite, though. Keep upgrading Rukia here. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, it's not a good wave skip. I gotta focus on this. Boom. Boom. Activate. I'm gonna start rotating when I upgrade. Also, very important, your Violentines need to be attacking at the exact same time. So that's why I placed them all in the front right there when there's not a wave skip going on. So that they all attack at the same time. That is pretty important. Okay, activate this ability. So far, so good. I'm going to start like alternating my Rukias. Kind of like that. Okay, hit this. That was not a good wave skip. Why is this guy not dead? Oh, that was not good. That was not good. That was not good. Okay, activate this one. Then I'll activate this one. How much bar does this guy got? 5? Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're so cooked. See, that's a flying enemy too. Oh, it's so cooked. Psych! That was a pretty good wave skip. I'll take it. All right, then we got our Griffith buff up by wave 22. After this guy dies, we're going to... Okay, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Now all of our Violentine should be attacking at the same time, pretty much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now I don't have my zombie down. I did the same thing last round on accident. I had to restart because of it. Oh, well, we're not going to restart. We're going to lock it in. All right, so you place down zombie. The reason I'm placing my zombie back here is these Guardian Knights over here trying to break their shield as quick as possible. You'll see what I mean later on. I'll try to point it out, okay? Activate, activate, activate. All right, that was a pretty okay wave skip. I think I'm just going to leave the Rukia ability on. It might get the wave skip here pretty quick. Okay, I mean, that was pretty much as fast as it was going to be. All right, I don't think my wave... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't think my wave skips are going to be that good from here on out anymore. My units just aren't that strong. So... Oh, I did not mean to slow them down. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to set up to start breaking some shields. There is some, like, Obsidian Knights later on that have, like, so much shield. They got, like, 15 shield. If you can break that shield instantly as your summons are walking into them, you'll get a lot more damage. Also, do keep in mind that the crit should affect the summon as far as I'm aware. And that's kind of a big deal. I'm going to try to wave skip this wave right here by turning on all my Rukia abilities. Okay, that was a pretty good wave skip. We're going to attempt to wave skip this next one. I think wave 30 is when it's like impossible for me almost. All right, I mean, I'm not saving that much time. I'm saving like a little bit of time, but not that much time. If you have unique Rukia, by the way, I'm pretty sure you can wave skip all the way up to like wave like 37 or something crazy like that. I don't even know. I don't even know. But because I got to use all three of my Rukia abilities, I just run out of Rukia bar way too fast. All right, we'll try to wave skip this one. Boom, boom, boom. 200 million HP. Do we get the early wave skip? Yes or no? Answer the question, Buster. My Violentines aren't attacking at the same time. I don't even know. Okay, I don't get the wave skip anymore. So now there's nothing I can do to skip the waves faster. I just don't have enough DPS. So let me explain what's happening. Violentine is killing the, or not killing, but hitting the bosses. Her summons kill the boss. And then she spawns the boss back. And then the boss kills the next boss. And then rinse repeat. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to lie. From here on out, what I do is I change my buff. I change my buff back to normal up here. I leave my Leafy on target last. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me if you could just hear me hiccup. I just ate Chick-fil-A. 2, 3, boom. How do you guys feel about Chick-fil-A mac and cheese? I love it so much. It's so yummy. I'm gonna max out my Rukias to something. Once I get my boof all the way fixed up, then I'll continue explaining everything I gotta do. I do gotta explain some things about the Griffith buff. It's a little interesting the way it works. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me get my boof up though. I gotta focus. Buster, where's my boof at? Boom. I think I waited too long. I might have messed it up. 2, 3. It doesn't matter though. Your Rukia damage is not going to get you like anything towards the end. It's all about these guys. So here's the way that the Griffith buff works. 125 million HP. But as you can see, that looked like 200 million HP, about like 260 or something like that. I couldn't quite tell. Griffith buff does not affect the health bar. It affects the damage when walking into them. So like, okay, deep breath. It says 150 million HP, but it's actually a lot more than that, not including the crit. If it does crit, there should be an exclamation point. So it should show you a crit maybe. Okay, I'm not seeing any crits. I actually don't know if they can crit or not. I don't know. I was told that they could crit. So I was told that there was RNG involved because the bosses could crit, like the summons could crit, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Check the comments. I'll update the pinned comment if I am wrong. I don't know, but if I am right, then I won't put it in the pinned comment, Buster. Anyway, notice how we're on wave like 40 with 12 minutes left in the tournament. That's not a mistake. This tournament's just broken. This unit is just busted broken. Anyway, the reason you want all your Violentines attacking at the same time is notice how these two bosses are stacked up together. You can like barely tell they're stacked up together, and then it insta kills. That's the idea. If this guy was stacked up as well, they would all have insta-killed and then walked into this guy. That's what you want. I somehow messed it up, and these guys are all split up. Like, I got 2 stacked up here and then 1 right here. And then I got... Is there 2 in there? No, there's just 1 and 2. Okay, honestly, I have no idea how it got messed up. I don't know how it got messed up, but it somehow got messed up, and you don't want it to get messed up. See, why is my Violentine... Look at this. Attack, attack. Attack. How does that happen? I don't even know. I don't even know how that happens, but it happens. Anyway, what I'm gonna do with my leftover money is just upgrade my units just for the extra damage. Basically, this run is not that good. If I had to guess, this is probably gonna be like 750 to 760 billion damage. I don't think this is gonna be anything too crazy. But basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna put it on 2x speed so that y'all can watch as the enemies walk in. Keep an eye on their health bar. It's just gonna go up and up and up and up. You guys are gonna see just how busted Violentine gets. And basically that's it. I'll see y'all in 11 minutes at the end of the tournament. This is basically just AFK simulator for me now. So because I'm not trying to stall them down. If I stall them down with the Rukia ability, it takes too long. I waste time. I run out of time at the end and I get less damage. So don't stall them. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. Let's go. I'm not gonna run this. This run looks chopped. This run looks chopped. I got 40 seconds left. I'm only at 620. This is not good. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, a lot of the reasons I was not upgrading my Violentine until later on is I was avoiding trying to resurrect the Obsidian Elemental. Because if you like wait too long, or if you upgrade her too early, what am I trying to say? If I upgrade her too early, what happens is I get like Obsidian Elementals right here with 30 seconds left, and they don't make it to the enemies in time. So this way, these Oxeyes should make it in time to get me some extra damage. I mean, this run doesn't look that bad. Maybe if the Guardian Knight runs into them, this could be a pretty good run. 2, 1. Low-key, it could be a good run. Wait, let's see. All right, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right, you guys get the idea of the strategy. There's 700, so 8 billion, 700 billion. Chat, why do you keep unsubbing? Why do you keep unsubbing? Okay, one thing I think I need to clear up. I do not think that Violentine summons can actually crit the enemies. Like when they walk in, I don't think it can do crit. I don't think there's RNG involved there. I think it's more about making sure that your Violentine is resurrecting the correct enemy at the correct time. I think that's where the optimization comes from. I don't think it's RNG, but honestly, I'm not gonna grind this thing anymore. There's only 6 hours left anyway. I've had a busy week. No one in my tournament is even trying. I'm not applying my, no. We're just coasting, okay? We're floating. We're like floating down a little lazy river. We're like, wasn't there a scene like that in Lion King? What the hell? No, I'm definitely crazy. This did not happen in the movie. Anyway, no update. Duh. No new freaking rewards. Same things as always. I don't even gotta say nothing. I don't even thanks for watching, guys. Is this game ever coming back? Is this, guys, is it over? Is it over, guys? Okay, at the very least, if it's all over, if the game never updates again, can we just purely blame it on Violentine, please? Like, I know that there's other reasons, but like, just for the sake of my video, can we just blame it on Violentine? Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.